On a lazy, sun-drenched day in Havana, freshly fried sweets are peddled to parkgoers. The sweet cinnamon crunch of churros, a reminder of Cuba's history, a colony of Spain for some 400 years. Though liberated long ago, under communist rule, the Cuban people still lack choice when it comes to basics like food. Roughly 2/3 is imported, and shortages are common.
The challenge is to find the ingredients, to find the products every day. This is the biggest challenge for us.
Enrique Nunez owns one of Havana's most famous paladars, private restaurants. The likes of Madonna, Derek Jeter, and Beyoncé have all sought out La Guarida, perhaps drawn to dine because of its fame on the big screen. In the early 90s, the acclaimed Cuban film Strawberry and Chocolate was shot here.
The film became very successful and it was nominated for the Oscar Award.
Enrique was here well before all that, born and raised in this one-time multi-family apartment house. After the film, he and his wife decided to renovate the building and open a restaurant.
La Guarida was the name of the house in the film. The main character, they call his house La Guarida because he feels protected. We hope the people feel protected here with the food, good ambient, good feeling.
Cuban comfort food is on the menu, pork and mixed rice, but the favorites are seafood.
We have a very nice fish that is made with white wine, garlic, parsley, onion. People love it. No? It's one of the ancient, the most old recipes in the restaurant. And also the marlin tacos, the people love it. Yeah.
Marlin tacos.
Oh yeah, smoked marlin tacos, yeah.
With multiple rooms and expansive outdoor seating, La Guarida is a larger paladar. Grottos, the home and restaurant of Raulito Bazuc, is more intimate and also outstanding.
This is a Cuban favorite. This is taro root.
He offers to share his recipe for ajiaco, a traditional stew with a twist. Typically meat is included. He's making a vegan variety. The flavor base is the same.
When you think about Cuban food, the staple of Cuban food is the sofrito. Onions, peppers, ajíes, and garlic. And that's a Spanish tradition.
Inspired by the success of his grandmother's paladar, Raulito says any frustration running a private business in Cuba is small compared to years ago.
Seeing her being able to overcome every challenge she had, well, I see today's game like a play, like a game.
Like a play.
Compared to what she had to endure.
His dishes overflow with ingenuity.
It's delicious.
And optimism.
Cuba is a changing country, and more Cuban producers are being able to do their work. There's a sense that the government is issuing new licenses and it's trying to build a better network for entrepreneurs to work in Cuba. That's one of the things I hope the most for, and it's something I think is working.
His message speaks to the resilience of the Cuban people, who constantly welcome strangers into their homes and businesses. To Raulito, it makes perfect sense.
It's kind of a ritual. Rituals sometimes are not understandable. Cuba is an island, and we love people from outside. We truly enjoy connecting with people from outside Cuba.
And Erica did point out that some of the restaurants that they visited while they were there didn't have some of the menu items available to them when they tried to order, but there were always delicious options.
As for the paladars, they started in the 1990s post-Soviet economic crisis. They were small family-run businesses at first. They've increased, though, quite a bit in popularity and in number, and now they're actually fairly big businesses with employees.
All right. Spanish is the official language. This is another.